What is going on, guys? I am SceptileMC or George, and today I'm bringing you an OU live in the OU tier, obviously. Have a team for you today that was built by a Smogon person because I do not have time to team build anymore. GBA team building has taken up my Showdown team building time, and just with that, I just don't have time to make my own teams, but I'm still trying to get out as many Showdown videos as possible. So without further ado, let's get right on into the team. So this is a team focused on Mega Aggron that I found. It's actually really cool. I like Mega Aggron in OU. It's a fantastic Pokemon. And with Avalanche and Ironhead, it does a lot to some... You don't expect it to be able to kill certain Pokemon, but it does. And yeah, so we got Clefable to kind of... To be honest, I don't know. We have a defensive Clefable right here to kind of support the special defensive Aggron. But Choice Scarfed Magnezone here to trap some steel types. That is cool and stuff like that. We have an AV, Tornadus, Hurricane, Iron Tail for the fairies, U-turn, and the knockoff. We have a Rotom Wash, defensive Rotom Wash right here with Hydro Pump, Volt Switch, Willow, and Pain Split. Obvious sets are obvious. Then we have a Recover, Psyshock, Draco, and Defog, because Defog is necessary on almost every single team now. So without further ado, let's get right on into this OU game. Again, I have not tried this team out. I just kind of pulled it. Oh my god. Cancer. 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 Big Cancer. Hairy Cancer. Eggy Cancer. Pretty good Mon. I hate you. And Derpy Cancer. But anyway. Oh, I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna do in this battle. Jesus Christ. We have Wish support on the Clefable to help the Aggron. Really, I'm gonna need to trap that thing. And just Volt Switch around, I guess. U-turn, Volt Switch around. Okay. Okay. I feel like I know what I want to do here. What I'm gonna do is get up my rocks. I think that's my best play. Goes Sableye lead. I am going to make a quick change to this team because they said that this was an option on the team, and a comment said it wasn't as viable as the Magnezone. However, I do prefer Conkeldurr in the situation I'm in right now. And with Guts and Assault Vest, I feel it's a lot better than what I got going right now, and that's just what I think, and what I think is most likely not going to be correct because I don't know this tier at all. But what should this last move be? Ice Punch or Poison Jab? Ice Punch or Poison Jab? Do we see more fairy types? To be honest, I really want to go Poison Jab. Yeah, I'm going Poison Jab with Physical Sweeper, and that'll be for next battle. For this battle, though, we're going to have to deal with this shit, and I can't... Oh my god, what the hell? What the hell is this? Why is it like this? I don't even know, but I don't want to take a burn, and we're not Magic Guard here, so we straight up lose this fucking Sableye. Okay, I appreciate that, to be honest. I'm going to Volt Switch out right here. I'm expecting him to want to go into Tangrowth or the Chansey, to be honest. I don't see him going into Quagsire right here, just because HP Grass on these things do happen. It is a thing, and if I'm Choice Specs, a Flash Cannon will still be doing a lot to Quagsire, so... His best play is Chansey, so I'm Volt Switching out because I need to keep initiative up, especially in a battle like this. I need to keep pressuring his team in order to break it down. I need to knock off that fucking Chansey. I need to knock off that fucking Quagsire. And oh my god, I did only 30%. So how does this man deal with these things? How do you deal with this Pokemon right here? To be honest, I don't know how you deal with this thing. I'm guessing Clefable. I'm guessing Clefable's how you do it. Goes for knockoff, knocks off my leftovers. That's fine with me. I am pulling a double switch right now because Moonblast is a thing. Calm Mind's a thing. I don't think he'll go into Rachi early on like this, but I'm going to pull switches into Magnezone anyway. Yeah, see, I didn't think he would do that, but, you know, stuff happens. I am going to go for Volt Switch right here. Yeah. That's a thing. I don't want him going for like a... He's probably going to go for his rocks, to be honest. I'm going to use this opportunity to get up my own rocks. He does have Rapid Spin, and I do have Defog. He just goes for Seismic Toss, which is annoying, but it's a thing. I'm just going to Mega Evolve right here and just go for Stealth Rocks. I don't see him going into Tentacruel on my Aggron, which is good. Just because the most Aggrons do carry Earthquake. If I had a Choice Banded regular Aggron right now, this would be a fun match. Choice Banded regular Aggron. I used that in UU a while ago. I like just randomly slapping Choice Banded onto Steel types for some reason. But this is what he does. And this is interesting. Because I'm going for Avalanche right now. Bro, hit me. Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Boom. Oh, God. That did horrendous damage. Oh, my lord. That did absolutely nothing. That's kind of sad. But he's going to go out into that fucking chub of a Pokemon. And I'm going to go out into Latios right here, predicting that. He doesn't. I don't know what the hell he goes for. He goes for Sleep Powder, really? Really? I mean, we do have the Heal Bell. But, this thing's just a tank. And actually, I'm not going to heal up right now. I'm going to go for a Moonblast. Actually, I'm going to go for a Wish on the... Okay, I'm not going to go for a Wish, I guess. Giga Drain is not doing too much to us, but we're not doing too much... Well, actually, we are doing a decent amount to him. I'm going to go for a Wish right here. I want him to switch out before I go for a Heal Bell, because I don't want him to just put a Pokemon right back to sleep, because I don't know which Pokemon I want asleep until I feel out the rest of his team and see what's going to work, what's not going to work. I really don't see Rotom doing anything this match, though, to be completely honest. Anyway, right here, now I'm going to Heal Bell, and then I'm going to go for a Wish again, which is going to let me get that off into my Aggron. Goes for a Soft Boiled right there. That's perfect fun for me. I'm going to go out onto my Aggron right here. Getting some health back to my Aggron. This is going to be a very long game. This is going to be a very long game. I can already tell. And with this thing being on a very good amount of health, I see me needing to go into Tornadus, predicting that switch right now. I've learned over the years of my battling that I like to predict a lot, and I like to make very aggressive plays, and it just fits my battle. It's just my battle style. Everyone has like really different battle styles, but over the years I've learned that I know how to predict, and goes into Quagsire. That's actually an interesting switch. I expected Tango to come out so he could put something else to sleep, but this works just as well because I can go for a knockoff right here, and whatever wants to come out is getting its item knocked off, which is great for me. If he goes into chance, he gets knocked off. Tentacruel comes out, which is fine. What do I want to do right here? I'm thinking I want to U-turn out into, honestly, Aggron or Latios. Let's just U-turn out into Aggron, to be honest. That is especially defensive one, I think. The reason I'm going into Aggron right here is so I can get on my rocks again. So he does just go for a spin. He's not going to want to take an Earthquake, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull another double switch. Going into Tornadus to keep initiative up, because he's probably going to go into Tangrowth right here because he knows he can put something to sleep then. Even if I have the Heal Bell, that means I have to go into my Clefable. I have to get off the Heal Bell, and he goes into Quagsire right here, which is interesting. As we do this again, so now I'm going for a knockoff again, getting off my important knockoffs to get rid of these fucking recovery shit assholes, but I'm going to go for a Hurricane right here, get off as much damage as possible. I think he'll switch out. Oh, he stayed in. Wow. Okay, so what is his switch into this now? I'm going to Hurricane again. I know if I kill the Quagsire, that would be great because that's his ground type gone. And I can immediately... Jesus Christ, George. I can immediately start to use my Volt Switch core a little bit better. As Chansey comes out, gets confused. Nice. We are putting pressure on this guy right now. I like this. I like this a lot. This is what we need to do in these battles. Keep the pressure on. Keep knockoffing their fucking items. You turn out. Let's get the fuck out of here now. Don't want to take a Toxic. Don't want to take a T-Wave if he has either. I'm just going to go out into my Aggron right now because Aggron handles this team very well. He doesn't have anything to really kill it. And, yeah, I'm going for my rocks right now because I want to keep my rocks up if I can. He might go into the Tangrowth now if he wants to put anything to sleep. I guess that's fine at this point. Goes into Jirachi, which is not the switch I would have actually predicted. but I'm just going to go for an Earthquake because I don't think he expects me to have Earthquake. But right now, what is his play? His play is Tangrowth. And to be honest, I'm going for an Avalanche as he does go for a Protect. So let me just click Earthquake again now. Earthquaking again is probably my best play. He does that. So this is a fully support Jirachi. I'm going into Magnezone right now so I can trap this thing. So I think he'll go for a Protect. That's what he does. Very good, very good. I don't know if he'll have the U-turn, to be honest. But T-Bolt does do more than HP Fire. And if he has the U-turn, he's probably going to go for it right now. So I'm going to try to Volt Switch out. Actually, yeah, no, I'm going to Volt Switch out right here. The reason I'm Volt Switching out of a Jirachi is because the only thing he can go for here is a U-turn or a Wish or something. And 26%, that's fine. I'm going to pull a switch. Into my Rotom. Rotom has not seen the field yet, but I feel like now's the time. It does go for a Wish, which is fine with me. I'm gonna burn something right here. Whether he wants it to be this thing or the Quagsire that's gonna be coming in, or even the Tangrowth, Chansey, I don't know, but I'm just gonna go for Will-O-Wisp because I knew for a fact that this thing was insanely bulky just because of the Earthquake damage. I kind of figured he'd be more of a specialty bulky mon then. But right here, I think he's going to try to pass that burn back off to me. So what I'm going to do is try to Volt Switch out right here. I don't really know how I'm going to deal with this Jirachi because it is bulky, it has Wish, it has Protect. So he stays in. He would have let it gotten burned. That's really interesting to know. But I think right now, these rocks are putting too much pressure on me. I'm not able to go into my Tornadus. I want to heal up my Tornadus, so I'm just going to go for a Defog right here. As he probably thinks I might have Earthquake, I might have HP Fire, but still, this battle's just going to take a while. I just know this battle's going to take a while. Bounces back my Defog, which is fine, and gets back up to full health, which is very annoying. And I'm going into Clefable because I am an unaware Clef, which is good. And now Moonblast can come my way, or I can go for Moonblast right here. However, I'm gonna go into Tornadus. The reason I'm going into Tornadus is I want that recovery. I need this recovery that I'm building up right now. I'm gonna be back at full health after this. I'm gonna go for a knockoff right here, just knock off his item if possible. 36%. This thing's too bulky. I can't deal with this thing. Jesus Christ. I don't want you going for a fucking Wish again. Get the confusion. Oh my god. Just gonna U-turn now. Try to keep him as low as possible. And honestly, I don't know how I'm taking this thing out. I really just do not know how I'm taking this thing out. Goes for an Iron Head this time. Will-O-Wisp. Oh no, his Pokemon are all on pretty full health. So we've tried to go for Volt Switch right there. I think now I'm going to burn him. We kind of need the residual damage. I really need to get good. Good. Come on. Don't flinch. Don't. Burning him again. Come on. Thank you. God. Jeez, that's a lifesaver right there. Because now this thing doesn't have leftovers. Has a hard time recovering on us. And we're firing off a fucking Hydro Pump right now. Let's bounce this man back. Let's bounce this Jirachi back a few levels. Let's just keep up the pressure, I guess, at this point, right? Yeah, because he's going to go for a Protect right here. I'm going to save my Hydro Pumps. Because I feel like I'm going to need them in the late game. And yes, the late game does not mean turn 40 right now. But I'm going to Try to Volt Switch out right here as that happens. Get a crit, which is nice. But I am going to go into my Latias right here so I can get off a defog on this thing. Will the Draco take this thing out? I think not, to be honest. But we do have Recover on this thing. So this team can combat with Stall, to be honest. It has the potential to combat with Stall. And defog is beautiful right there. Thank you, God. And right... Oh, God, I'm dropping the biggest Draco of my life right now. Latias, please, you don't have any special attack investment. You don't have any special attack investment, do you? Do you? 184. It's only that low, really. It's only a 302 that way. I thought it'd be a little bit higher than that, to be honest, but goes into Chansey, takes that, and he's gonna get off a Recover right now, which is fine with me, to be honest. I did believe I knocked off. I did knock it off, which is great. Doesn't have a way to take on Chansey without that Conkeldurr. If I had Conkeldurr right now, this game would be so much difference. I don't even know what this fucking song is. Lavender Town remix. Ah, thank you, Glitch X City. I'm gonna get up my rocks again. That Jirachi's on very low health, which is the best thing that could have happened to this battle. Don't want him going into Sableye right now. I think he's gonna go into Sableye on my rocks because I've gone for rocks every other time. Do we get the flinch? We do not, but now he's gonna have to go for Soft Boil, so I'm gonna be able to get up my Stealth Rocks. Just something I wanted and do in fact need, as I will drink more coffee. Okay. Let's see what's going on right now. Come on. Oh, my friend just texted me. I'm sorry. Nothing's happening in this game right now anyway. Because he wants to know if we're going out tonight. Yeah, we are going tonight. Oh, it's so cold. It's like negative 10 degrees outside right now. We get up our rocks, which is nice. And he's going to put something to sleep right here. And honestly, I don't care about Magnezone right now. Put that thing to sleep. And then let me go into my Tornadus on the Giga Drain because I don't think he'll go for knockoff right now. I don't see him going for knockoff. He does. Takes off my AV, which wasn't doing anything for me anyway at this point. And right here, he doesn't want to take a Hurricane. So his best switch in is probably just going to be Chansey, which is not at a good range of health. So I'm going to drop a Hurricane because nothing on his team's getting very worn down. He's not doing a good job of keeping his team at a decent amount of health, which this is what this game is all about right now, is just keeping our teams at a decent amount of health. We both have Regenerator monsters. Weeks clean. Get the first kill of the match at turn 50. Thank you, God. Oh, my God. There we go. There we go. Let's see what he wants to do now. His team's pretty low. I don't know how he's going to handle this anymore. He's going to keep spamming Hurricane at this point. He doesn't have a way of dealing with my Tornadus anymore. We don't get the confusion. He decides to burn me right here. Very annoying, but it is manageable. I'm going to U-turn out. So he goes into Chansey. Beautiful U-turn right there. If I had missed, that would have been very awful for me, but I am going to go... Oh, what? How much did Ironhead do to you? Do I outspeed this thing with my... Ironhead is 36, and we do, in fact, outspeed, which means an Earthquake will take him out. How much is this thing at? 81%. We are just going to go for an Earthquake right here, because it will take it out. He is really letting that Chansey get really low. I don't know how much I agree with his playing right now. But Rotom is a perfect switch into this thing, especially because this is definitely not going to be Water Absorb. It's definitely going to be like an Unaware set, because he needs an Unaware Mon to take on the... Oh, God, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? Burn it. Burn it. Kill it with fire. Oh my God. Oh my God, what is happening right now? Okay, how many curses does he have? Okay, well, we do still win this game because I have an... oh, shit, yeah, that does a lot. Yeah, no. We definitely win this game. Curse Quagsire. That's a new one. Don't miss. Don't miss and let him get up a recover. Come on. Come on. Come on, Rotom. Let's go, Rotom. Goes into Tentacruel right now. You, my friend, are not... You are... I guess I'm putting him in these situations, but everything's too low right now. I am going to Volt Switch out. And I do believe this is the game. I don't see him coming back from this anymore. Goes for knockoff, knocks off my leftovers. We go for a Volt Switch and just take him down very low. And Latias. Side shock this. Take it out. Right as soon as the Tangrowth went down, his team just... Without the Regenerator Mon, his team just can't pivot around, is what I'm trying to say. He's going to side shock this thing, take out the Chansey. Latias just coming up clutch with these kills right now. Dropping a Draco on this. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful to see these things go down. It's so reassuring when you get these kills. Especially in a battle like this where it's just back and forth. Just getting these kills, it just feels so good. But he doesn't have leftovers. I'm dropping another Draco. Latias, please. Do enough damage to where the burn will take him out. Do enough damage where the burn will take him... Oh my lord, that's max special defense. I guess where's Rocks? He just gave up. I like it. I do like it. I need this thing on a decent amount of health just so I can take this thing out. So we are just going to recover right here. Goes for a wish, and he dies anyway. And Draco's... he's burned. I am at -4. However, he is unaware. Which does mean that this Draco Meteor is going to be able to take him out. It's a good game. It's a good game. We ended up pulling out a 6-0 win in the favor. That was a... Alright, GG. I think your team is cancer, but it was a good game. Wow, I dropped a lot. I dropped a lot in OU. Oh my god, 21 minutes. Jesus Christ. I wanna use this team in a real battle. Alright. Oh my god, what is this core? What is this core with this team right now? What teams am I facing? Okay. I am going to... I'm going to lead Rotom. Rotom lead seems like a very good situation right here. He is very weak to my own Rotom. But the Mold Breaker Excadrill is something that I'm going to have to work around. He does just lead up with Sableye, just fine. I'm going to go with a Hydro Pump off the bat. I want to see how much it does so I can gauge the set he is. However, he can get a priority Wisp off on me, but I do have the Heal Bell. He can also get off Calm Mind on me, but again, I do have the Unaware Clef. So, Unaware Clef will just break right through that and just go for Moonblast. I really like this team. This team works together and fits my playstyle very nicely, but I did want to try the Conkeldurr on this team instead of the Magnezone, because I do not like Magnezone. How much does Hydro do? 27%. That's fully specially defensive. So we're going to Volt Switch right here. And just Volt Switch out. Does go into Chestnut, which is good for us. Because now I can actually freely go... Do I want to go Tornadus? Yeah, I do want to go Tornadus. Because if I go into my Latias, he's just going to go into the Chansey. And then I have to deal with Chansey. So, I'm going to go for a knockoff right here, predicting... He goes for Spiky Shield. That was a good play on his part. However, I do still have the Regenerator, so I'm just going to click knockoff again. Because now he's probably like, okay, well, I can't do that again. It's not like I have Spiky Shield to go for again. I'm not going to predict him to not go for a Hurricane when it's ×4 effective. So, we do knock off again. We just knock off this thing's leftovers, which is nice to see. And we're just going to U-turn out right here. And to be honest, I'm going to go on a Conkeldurr. I am AV. And if he wants to go for a Wisp, then I get Guts. So, that's why I did that. And... let's see. This thing really hurts this team except for that Excadrill. I feel like Excadrill with the Life Orb can take me out from this range just because it's an Excadrill with Life Orb. I'm actually going to calc that real quick. Slash count. Does he go into it? He does not even go into it. I really want to Poison Jab you. I really want to Poison Jab you. But a Moonblast would do so much. And it's so much safer just going Aggron. Oh my god. I really should have Poison Jabbed you. But Mold Breaker breaks through my filter. And that's not something I want to see happen to me. So I'm going to go Tornadus right here. So he goes for a Toxic, predicting. This man's making plays right now. He's making hardcore plays. Does not want to take a Heat Wave. I know that. He's probably going to go out into Clefable or something like that. I'm just going to U-turn out right away. Actually, I'm going to knock off. I'm going to knock off again. Reason I'm going for knockoff right here is I can knock off this thing's item because it's most likely a specially defensive set. And if Clefable comes in like it does, I knock off its leftovers, which is something I really wanted to do. And now I can U-turn out, which will give me the very nice initiative if he wants to try to make a double switch into Excadrill again, which was a very good play on his part. But now that I have the right Pokemon in to make this play, I can just go for a safe U-turn, is gauge what he wants to do. If he stays in, then I know he can't touch my Aggron. If he wants to switch, then I know exactly what to go into. Make your play, easiest win. Make your play. Goes into the Rotom right here. Very nice, very nice. I can just go into Conkeldurr, to be honest. I'm going right into Conk. And I am firing off a Poison Jab in this man's direction. He just decides to Volt Switch. Gets a crit. That's unfortunate, but I do believe he's either going to go into the Clefable or the Sableye. Now, the reason I went for Poison Jab is because there's a chance of a Poison. Don't get it. I'm going to go for Poison Jab again because there's a chance of a Poison. Don't get it. Goes for knockoff. Okay. I'm going to go for Poison Jab again because there's a chance of a Poison. Oh my god. Come on, dude. Go for Poison Jab again because there's a chance of a Poison. Give it to me. Give me the Poison. Give me the fucking Poisons. 4 in a row. Oh my god. You are not being fair to me right now. I'm going to go on a Clef now because Clef completely walls this thing. Goes an Excadrill. Don't know what he was predicting, but if he did predict that, that was a good play on his part. Does have the Mold Breaker, but this thing is very bulky. So, to be honest, I think this thing's a bulky set. So I'm going to fire for Wish right here. He goes for Iron Head. Yep, it's not a very offensive spread, and I can tell that by that damage. And I know for a fact if that Iron Head did not take this thing out, Earthquake will not take out this thing. However, I just want to go for a Protect. I do just want to go for a Protect. I want this thing on decent amount of health so I can pass a Wish off to my Conkeldurr in the end. Just wanted the Poison. God damn, I just really wanted the fucking Poison. I'm going to Wish off here, expecting him to want to go for Earthquake. Didn't want to go for Earthquake there. Let me see. I'm just trying to get in a Pokemon. Goes for Rapid Spin. Really saving his PP right there, isn't he? I'm going to go into Rotom right here. I'm thinking, guys, sorry. I really think he's going to go for Earthquake eventually. 63% of this thing is fine. He is afraid of the Iron Head, or the, I'm going to go for a U-turn right here, because if he stays in, then I'm assuming he's going for Iron Head again. If he switches out, I get my Regenerator, and I'm going to either go for that or Rock Slide, so. And this thing's not an offensive set, judging by damage. It's not. Okay, there we go. So we get more initiative, more recovery on us, which is exactly what I needed. And does he have spikes on this thing? I feel like he will have spikes on this thing. I'm going to my Latios. Let's play a little bit more offensive right now. Let's just try to get some more damage off on these things. I'm gonna go for a Psyshock. Do a whole lot of damage to Chestnut. So you go for Lair Spikes, he goes for Leech Seed, which is fine. I don't really mind that too much. Does Default get rid of Leech Seed? I don't think it does. I don't think it does. Tornadus is my best play right here, though, because I do think he's just going to go for a Spiky Shield. He decides to double switch into Excadrill right here. If we could take an Iron Head from this range, I would stay in, but we can't. So I'm actually going to flat out just U-turn out right here. And just go into Rotom Watch, because I am physically defensive. He goes for Earthquake. Very good play on his part. This man's making some very good plays. But will he do it again? Yeah, I'm just going to go for Hydro Pump. Yep, he does just take me out. I do not think I'm going to be winning this battle. I don't. I don't have much to break the Excadrill. This team's not made to break Excadrill. But I do think I can take one Earthquake with this Aggron. So I'm going to Mega Evolve. I'm dropping an Earthquake because I just need to take this thing out. I do just need to take this thing out. Hold on. My ability is sturdy right now. But I don't have attack. Oh my god. Goes for Iron Head. I don't know what you were predicting, buddy. But that puts you down pretty damn low. And now I'm just going for Earthquake again. Yeah, I could have gone for Avalanche, but I did not want to make that play. And yeah, just was not in the position to make that play right there. But right here, I don't mind if I get burned. Does what he wants. I don't care. I'm just going to get my rocks. And now I'm going to go into Clef, and I'm going to try to Heal Bell off damage. Goes into this thing. I do go for the Heal Bell now. He goes for the Volt Switch. I can still take an Iron Head off of that Excadrill, and that's very important. I can still take an Iron Head off that fucking Excadrill. Even though he's probably going to go for a spin right here. I'm going for a straight Moonblast, expecting the spin. He does not like rocks on his side because it does mean he does just go for Iron Head. Do I get flinched? I don't. Puts him down low. Question is, what is he going to do for this now? Is he going to spin here? I do think he's going to spin right here. Now he knows that he's very low. Going into this thing. Goes for EQ. Good play on his part. Now I can go into Torn. Now I can go into Ladia. Ooh. I don't think I made two good plays this match. Yeah, I made mistakes this match, which cost me. But I do believe a Tornadus knockoff will take this thing out from the range it's at. If he wants to make a switch, he can make a switch, but something's going to knock it off then. This Tornadus puts a lot of pressure on his team. He has mons to deal with it, like the Clefable. And my Clefable is very low on 12%. So the only way I'm going to be able to heal it up... Oh my god, I didn't kill it! I had a feeling something like that. And we lose our Rocks. That is the worst thing that could have happened right there. Rocks put immense pressure on this man's team. Immense pressure. Oh, now we deal with Rotom. And I can take a hit, and I'm going to have to right here. So I'm going to knock off. Just go for it. Goes for Volt Switch. I know I can take it. I didn't want to take it, but I knew I could. It does only 39% though, so that's pretty good to know, especially because I have the Assault Vest. I do still have it, right? I do. Go into this thing. I'm dropping an Iron Tail on you because you are... Oh my god, that is... Oh, good. Whoa. Defense drop. Defense drop is incredible in that situation. You are physically defensive though. Get the confusion. Right now I'm just gauging out damage. I'm just trying to get my Pokemon healed. I'm going to Latias. Even though my Pokemon aren't getting healed. He goes for the burn right here, which is a good play on his part. I could drop a Draco. Don't want to drop a Draco though. Honestly, I'm making a double switch into Tornadus right now. He makes the good play of going for Volt Switch right there. I didn't think that would be his best play. It's a good prediction, but I did not think that would be his best play. I'm going for an Iron Tail. 33%. Goes for a Wish again. And I'm going into my Aggron. I can get my rocks back up. Or we can make another double switch. We're just trying to... I need to heal up my Clefable, and this is how I'm going to do it. So he's going to go into Sableye right here. I think he's going into Sableye right here. He kind of has to. That or the Rotom. He goes into Sableye, so yes, we're getting it off the Wish. Thank you, God.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Bye, have a good time.
Another stally battle, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Even though I'm the one kind of stalling right now. Wish. Give me that health. Give me that health, please. Go for your rocks if you have to. Yeah, just give me that health. Nice and pretty. I like that. Let's go for a wish. Goes for a seismic toss. We're at a decent amount of health though, so that's fine. What do we want up at full? Let's go into the Latios right here. I can defog away the hazards. I don't know. Just want to defog. I don't like hazards being up, especially when my regenerator mon is weak to it, only allowing me to gain 5% of health every time I come in over 30%. Go into Rotom, which is good for me actually. I'm able to get off this defog for sure then, because I don't think he'll be staying in again. He did stay in again. Wow, he's just really going for these Volt Switches with this mon. I'm going to drop a Draco on you eventually, and your Rotom will not appreciate that thing at all. Right here, though, I am going to go for a Psyshock. Because 1v1, I don't know if I beat this thing 1v1. However, especially not burned, I don't. But I can just recover, I can defog, I can just keep up my moves. Until he's out of Seismic. Oh god, he has a lot of Seismic tosses. I thought he had 16, he has 32. But hey. I put myself in this situation right now. Goes for a soft-boiled. Good play on his part. Oh god, he has more moves than us. Alright. If you really want to get up your rocks, you can. But I'm getting a safe switch into my Tornadus first. So I can get up maybe 30 extra %. Oh, he goes for rocks. You're not doing this to me, are you? Are you really going to do this to me right now? Don't do this to me. Come on. Come on, buddy. Just go for Seismic Toss once. Thank you. I'm perfectly fine with this. Okay. How much special defense does this thing have? 115. Holy hobknocking shit fuckers. Clef is my only play. There goes my leftovers. Okay, he kind of has to go into a Chansey right here. I need to start getting off some damage. I'm being too passive with this. I was too aggressive early on, trying to get... I just wanted the poison off. I really just wanted a poison. Make this Sableye so much easier to deal with, but I let it get too low. Which was my own mistake, because the conk was the win condition of this game. I was just too iffy with it, but this is actually not bad for me. I'm dropping a Hurricane on this thing, and of course we missed, but that's just what happens. We are going to make the switch into Latios here, expecting the... Oh my god, that's game. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's game. Oh god. Most definitely at this point. I don't see myself coming back from this. I am going to try to get up my rocks right here, though. Let's see who goes for another one. I didn't want to go for Iron Head in case he switched into that, but that's where I lose. I think for sure, 100%, I just lost this game. Calm Mind Clef is just too strong. We need like a defense drop or something. Yeah, keep it up. Keep it up. I'm gonna keep going for Iron Tails. I mean, like, my Clef can wall your Clef. It's just... God damn, this is gonna take a while. This is gonna take a while. But I do think this is where I just forfeit. Unless I get the fucking defense drop right here. Oh my god. Oh my god. My 30% chances, I'm not getting lucky with them right now. I'm just going to keep going for it. Get it? I get it. Got it that time. It's nice to know. Nice to know somebody up there is looking out for me. But I'm going to go into my Clef right here. And just pass a wish. Does he not get the wish then? Really? I did not know that. That's me being stupid. That's game. Okay. Guys, that was a... That's a 40-minute live with only 2 battles and 2 very stally battles. So, that's going to be it for today, guys. I'll probably use this team again just to get more out of Conkeldurr, more offensive games instead of those two very stally games. Sorry about that, but that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. So, guys, if you did enjoy, please comment, like, rate, and subscribe. Helps me out, helps the channel grow and stuff like that. Anyways, guys, don't go changing. Peace out.